Okay. This one is basically supposed to be a road train system because I don't have the pieces to make an actual train. It's got an openable door in the front with a windshield. That was a pain to figure out. Top can come off and you can see the interior. There's not much really that need to be sitting by the steering wheel. Like just sit there and watch the thing drive itself because there's an AI built in. It's all sci-fi. The front pivots side to side with mixel joints, 2 of them stacked. So it's got enough friction and it looks like it's able to steer and everything. It's actually fun to do. The back, if I can open it correctly, has a big beefy diesel engine. I went with diesel for this one because reasons. Surely. And this is supposed to be the color scheme of Horizon Industries, where it goes from the green to teal to dark azure. Make it look like you're going from the grasslands to all the way to the upper atmosphere and everything, where it's nice blue skies. I also want to add some white to make it look like clouds, but I don't know yet. That's this one. This one's the same company, but it's used by a smaller business. I haven't come up with a name yet. Basically, it's supposed to be used for organizing the crates. It's extremely old. That's why there's brown, to be rust. The idea behind it is that these are able to connect with the trailers, like this one, I'm sure I'll get to in a sec, and it's able to organize them with skid steer mechanics. There's no steering in it, it skids around like a skid steer. The roof can come off, but it's not perfect, and it's a pain to get back on. If I can get it on correctly this time, I'll just leave it like that for right now. Or, I mean, I got it. And the front opens up, and there's a crudely designed engine, which I may redo. Honestly, I'm kind of thinking I might go beefier with the engine, but this thing's not supposed to be a powerhouse. It's not supposed to be able to pull hundreds of crates, just supposed to organize them. Try to get that. It looks more like a tractor that's glorified with 6 wheels and train buffers. It looks like it. I'm honestly wanting to redo parts of it because, I don't know. The color scheme I just slapped together because I wanted to use orange and dark azure. Kind of running out of that right now. That's what our studs on the top. Yeah, I made it look as train-like as I could with the new aesthetic. I'm going for these guys. Again, don't have actual train tracks. Kind of have to improvise. God forbid I ever want train tracks. They're kind of limiting. This one is the same kind of idea. It attaches onto the actual vehicles through a double ball joint system. So there's less up and down movement. It feels like it's actually latching onto it. It has a hinge that's able to allow it to move up and down, and the front is able to pivot on a turntable. This allows it to where I could be able to move it around, and with this thing, it's able to move it around as well. So a basic skid steer idea. The reason I went with this is because the idea of it is that on colonized worlds, there's no train infrastructure, and it's hard to coordinate multiple semi-trucks. So it's better just to use these methods, just wheeled trains that with AI controlled carts. The carts will always fall where the train leaves the track. So if this goes one direction, this won't ravine off and go and flip over. It will stay on track as if it's on a metal track. That's the concept I'm kind of going with here, and I'm trying to keep with all of them. Again, all these will have their own little base AI computational whatever. I have to figure that out. But that's kind of the gist of it. Again, different company makes these, and they just all kind of work together. It's very colorful, but that's kind of the thing when it's their products. I'm gonna do more kind of like this with the same idea where it has a turntable and everything and some gaps filled in. 8-wheel design, maybe some are 4-wheel design, maybe 6-wheel design. I haven't decided yet, but I'm having some other ideas I might want to experiment with. This is a materials hauler. That's why it's just a play on top bricks. And I'm thinking of doing one that holds wheels, maybe one that holds closed off material where it has spouts on the bottom. I can go on for days about the ones I'm thinking of doing. But yeah, that's what I got so far. Got more I got to do. Also, I got to take pictures of a assault rifle that I built. Life scale and everything. That's going to be fun. But yeah, simple, robust. I mean, I could smack this thing on the ground,
throw it around, it's gonna, other than that coming off, it's gonna hold together. That's kind of obvious that's gonna pop off. But generally, it still holds together. It's really robust. All these are built robust. I built these as sturdy as possible because I'm tired of shit falling apart if I accidentally drop it. Granted, if I drop it, it's still gonna fall apart, so shit. Anyways, yeah. That's all 3 of them so far. Gonna make more, but I gotta take pictures of one of my builds first before I can do that. I just wanted to make this video because I am absolutely freaking bored. God help me.